Welcome back, Vegators.
Day 22.
We are on the 22nd day of our Advent, which means only a couple more days to get your Christmas shopping in. I suggest you get down and get there and do it.
The malls are going to get even crazier.
You don't want to be that guy looking for your gift on that last day before Christmas because you're not going to find it.
To a point now where Amazon's most likely not going to make delivery.
Yeah, hopefully, unless you're an Amazon Prime and pay for that Christmas shipping.
That could be too.
But today, we're on our way over to Dublin, Ireland for another Irish whiskey. So stay tuned and we're going to be trying it out. So cue that intro. Alrighty. So today we're going to be trying Natterjack Irish Whisky Blend number 1.
Kind of excited about this one.
Now, to start off with, Natterjack, just want to put this out there in case I forget, is named after Ireland's only native toad, the Natterjack toad.
And the bottle is awesome looking, so hopefully he's going to match.
He looks like a yolked out version of a toad.
He does look pretty brutal.
Hopefully it doesn't taste like toad.
I've never tasted toad, so
I don't want to. I don't want to. I'm willing to bypass this one, but hopefully it doesn't taste toadish. All right, so Natterjack, this blend especially. Well, actually, Natterjack in itself, I just read, so maybe it is, maybe it's not. So they are heavily influenced in their ideas of making Irish whiskey in the manner of American bourbon. What do I mean by that? Well, that is very light.
It is very thin. It's definitely not bourbon color.
It's very light. So what they do is they triple distill it just about every other Irish whiskey. It's triple distilled and then is first aged for at least a minimum of 3 years in ex-bourbon barrels. So after it's aged in the ex-bourbon barrels, then they move them over to new American charred oak barrels to begin at least 1 year of aging in a traditional finishing way, but using new American oak barrels. Now, as anybody who might know, the temperature variation between Ireland and Kentucky are vastly different. That's the reason why Scotch and Irish whiskey can be aged for as long as they are versus a bourbon, is because the temperature variation in Kentucky and in the US, depending on where, wide temperature swings from summer to winter. Whereas in Ireland and throughout Scotland, the temperature remains somewhat steady through most of the year. So you're not worried about those massive swings to have the differences in the wood soaking in and extruding more of the tannic whiskey. So that is why you could see Scotch age for way longer, but bourbon normally isn't, because then it takes on a very tannic flavor that's a lot of people don't like. But that's also why bourbon tends to be darker, especially the further south you get into like Texas whiskey, where it gets super dark super fast, and at a young age it looks super dark, but it doesn't quite taste as aged.
This seems super thin. But
this seems super, super thin, like an apple juicy, kind of like a light apple juice at that. It's a little bit... Oh, and another thing is that Irish whiskey is usually malted barley. This is 70% corn, 20% malted barley. So they are really going after the bourbon essence of making this whiskey.
Yes.
So I'm excited. Oh, wow. That smells really bourbony.
It does smell nice.
Vanilla, caramel, fruit, of citrusy, it's a little bit citrusy. This smells like a mix between like a bourbon and monkey shoulder.
Yeah, a Scotch or Irish whiskey gives you the fruitiness, and then the cinnamon and vanilla gives you more of that bourbony smell.
It's you can definitely tell the bourbon influence on this versus some of the other ones, but it's very citrusy.
Not a lot of fume come off of it.
No, it's not.
It's 80 proof, I think.
This is 80 proof, which makes sense. Irish whiskey is typically 80.
Pretty sure.
A lot of Scotch was also 80. Yeah, 80 proof. Yes, sir.
I'm anxious to try.
All right. So, we are about to give it a try.
Salute.
Bless you. Smells really good. Does not taste like bourbon. It tastes like, if it's gonna taste like a bourbon, it tastes like a super, super, super young, corn sweet forward.
Doesn't make me think of bourbon. Like if you put this in front of me, I would never guess anywhere near bourbon. But what I give it is it does have, much like bourbon, has a lot of complexity to the flavors. I think I definitely get that cinnamony kind of note. Definitely got the fruitiness. It's super smooth.
It's very, very sweet. Very sweet. Tastes like what you would expect an extremely young bourbon would taste like in the aging process. Like it hasn't reached full maturity.
Kind of a candied fruit kind of vibe.
Very, very sweet. Like a kind of like corn. Not I want to say corn syrupy, but that's not really the right thing. It's just very sweet corn. And if you've had a very young bourbon before, you know what I'm talking about. It's just it's extremely sweet and not bourbony yet.
This one brings about some debate and some complexity to the judging too, because the gist was people think it kind of is reminiscent off of. I think it's more of an American whiskey vibe it's putting out there, not really a bourbon. But it's good. There's no doubt that it's good. I've drank it. I don't know what the price point is on this, but I would definitely have this on the bar. I think it could have its place and its time. I like it.
So we have a whiskey on the bar, a Texas whiskey. That is...
Balcones?
Yes, it's Balcones. The Baby Blue.
We have 2 or 3 of them.
But I'm specifically mentioning the Baby Blue.
Okay, yeah.
Where I think it's only 2 years old, but it's extremely dark.
I like it.
But it has this young flavor to it.
Yeah.
I would venture to say, if this aged is in Ireland, 3-4 more years, it would have that bourbon essence.
Could. It might just be pulled too young.
Because of the temperature variation, I think it's very hard to get it without more aging. But this is, it tastes like a very young bourbon.
I like it.
All right, let's go on with the ranking. What are you going
Well, everybody knows I'm partial to Ireland and Irish whiskey. I definitely give it a Santa. I would buy it. I actually want to buy a bottle of this.
I am very torn. It has some elements that I like, and it has elements that I don't really.
There's really
like
nothing
I
don't like about it, other than the hype of what they think it should be or what you have built in. If you're going solely off of flavor and enjoyability of drinking it, minus all the history and notes, I'd buy this and drink this all day long.
I would say I'm going to go ahead and give it a Santa because it's not bad. But in my head, I'm just thinking, age it a little bit longer, it's going to get better.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's any whiskey. Any whiskey you can view it, or bourbon, you can view it and go, oh, they could have did this and it might be a little better than it is. But it's good. And it's good and it's solid. It's a solid whiskey.
I'm going to give it a, because it's not bad. It's just, in my mind, I was hoping for something else. And
I think that's the difference is I went into it with I went into it with an Irish whiskey, and it definitely hits all those notes of an Irish whiskey. So knowing that it's from Ireland and that it tastes like an Irish whiskey, it's what I expected. I was wondering how they might tap into some bourbon and some American whiskey, more that lean more that way, since they claim it on their information. And that was, I get a little bit of an American whiskey vibe, but even still, it's still just as much Irish as anything.
And I mean, it's crazy.
I got no bourbon vibe at all.
It's crazy that it gets so much Irish when it's 70% corn.
Yeah, it's
something that they don't really use as much.
But it has that. It still has that vibe, that flavor, that color,
I found it
that
much
smell.
sweeter than most Irish whiskeys I've had.
Probably a little less sting. It's good though. It doesn't have a bad aftertaste, which is the problem with some of the whiskeys we've drank over the last 24 or 22 days. There's been a few that would have ranked higher to me had they not had that lingering, not pleasant aftertaste. And with this, when you're done, you got a nice taste in your mouth, but nothing lingers bad.
I think also something that might help it was at 80 proof.
Yeah.
I think if it were higher, in the 90s, I think it would have had... I think there would be some negative qualities.
Can you imagine if you get this as where it's barrel and bond or
bottle and bond, like 100 proof?
100 proof. This would be excellent at 100
I don't
proof.
know. I don't know if it would.
Oh, I think it would.
I don't know if
I can only imagine, but
I think the lower proof might have helped it with the flavoring. I think
it might. It definitely takes a little bit of its stout legs away, but it's still a solid whiskey all day long.
Yeah,
I like it.
We give it a Santa. I think there's room for improvement on it, but it's
a young whiskey, so there is room for them to sort it out and decide to go a little longer, or maybe make a secondary bottle, like a premium or a select, or something where they have like their longer age.
I've never really looked into it, but if I were a Scotch distiller or maker, I would take a couple barrels from every single thing and age it for 20 years.
Yeah.
Have an entire warehouse.
This is Irish.
Well, I mean, Scotch Irish, what I mean is not American, where the temperature remains steady.
Yeah.
So in Ireland and Scotland, where the temperature in those places are way more steady than aging it in like Kentucky or Texas or Florida. So that you can age it longer and it'll have hopefully a more beneficial change.
Yeah, usually if you age longer, you also get a little more complexity of flavors because it has more time to...
And since you're not dealing with the extreme highs as in the U.S., like in Kentucky, you don't have they have angel share, but it's not as bad.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would do that. I would put a barrel with each bottling or each barrel's filling batch. I would put a barrel aside in a different, maybe even in a long age facility. Mm-hmm. And 20 years from now, quadruple the price and sell it. That's what I would do.
It's good. It's good stuff.
All right, so
I have not been disappointed once. Well, maybe once or twice, but so overall,
I think twice. I would go with twice.
There's twice that we've had whiskey we really, really, really didn't like. There's a few times we had some that we didn't care as much for, but for the most part, the whiskey's been banging.
Yeah. Let us know what you think. Let us know if you've had this Natterjack. This Natterjack whiskey. Let us know what you thought of it. Let us know what you think of Flaviar's the entire Advent calendar. And if you are interested, I'm hopefully going to be doing we've talked about it, and maybe either the Advent calendar, the whole 24 days, or if I can't get 23 other people, like a 12 days of Christmas instead.
We'll see how many people show interest, and we'll go from there.
If you're interested in being a part of the Advent calendar next year, comment below, join the Facebook group. All the links are in the description. Come on over. We'll talk about it. We'll try to get it set up. And we'll try to get it planned for next year.
Sounds good.
So like, comment, subscribe.
Ring the bell.
And we will see you tomorrow with Christmas Eve. And the 23rd.
Happy holidays. Love you guys.
Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. And we'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.
Up on the housetop, reindeer paws. Out jumps good old Santa Claus. Down through the chimney with lots of toys. All for the little ones' Christmas joys. Ho, 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 who wouldn't go? Oh.
I had to keep fighting looking at my gorgeous self in the camera view up there. Man, I'm looking good.
That's actually a really flattering angle. You do.
It is a flattering angle and a flattering shirt.
What an asshole.
It's good.
Look at that arm, man. Look at that shit.
That must be nice.
Look at that. It's ready to play golf.
Oh, what a fucking asshole, man.
You can't flex.
Oh, look at that.
No. I don't care about that. I'm talking about the golf thing. The whole golf thing, you know, for the past.
Maybe I'll get the boys to go golfing this weekend.
Oh, that means you won't be able to go.
I fucking hate you.
It's my birthday weekend.
I hate you. What a jerk.
We'll go golfing, Jeffrey. If you want me to golf with you, all you have to do is ask. I mean, you got to ask at a point where I can go buy clubs and get a bag and all that, because I've since got rid of mine. And I don't play with loaners at the course. If I'm going to play, I got to have my own.
What a dick. 10 years later, all of a sudden, yeah, let's do it.
Well, I realized how good I look in a polo shirt. Fuck. I'm ready to swing some
That's all
golf.
you wore.
Yeah, I know, but I was also thin back then. All right, people are going to be like, you guys don't even know how to hang shelves right. How them bottles not sliding off?
Toad, ribbit. No, toads don't really ribbit. They're like, they grunt.